Hello there. Well, hello, beautiful.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. Got a great teams match for you here today. Oh, hey. Oh, did you want to talk? Go ahead. Why don't you introduce the teams match? Go ahead, Anna.
No, I don't want to. I thought this was like a blurry thing on my camera, so I just wanted to make sure.
We got Space Wizards going up against We're Mary Poppins, y'all. Space Wizards had a rough start, Anna, since you may not know the history. Brandon and Mike, good team, had a rough start, a couple of losses here and there. They've climbed back up the ladder. They're on the up and up, the upswing, as it were. Whereas we have Brian and Eric as Where Mary Poppins. Y'all have only played one match. They're a debut team from this year who lost their first match, unfortunately, but this is the first time we're seeing them back. Hoping to get on that upswing that Space Wizards is currently on. Anna, quick thoughts about the match?
Sounds fun. I can hear you out in the kitchen, and it's throwing me off a little bit, but sounds like it's going to be a great time. So I'm very excited.
This is not the kitchen. This is my office. Let's hear what the teams have to say in the promos.
Eric, we're back in Fandom. How you feeling?
We're back at it in teams. We've been
Yes.
separated for a while. It's been fun, but let's go back together. We are Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yep,
We should be together. Should be fun.
exactly.
I thought I'd go back to my roots for this one, Brennan. A lot of people forget that when I first started doing trivia, a lot of doodles. Lots of doodles.
Oh, I miss your doodles.
Yeah, so I'm bringing back the doodles for this one.
All right. You get rid of your space board from last round.
I did. Don't judge me for that. I still have it. I'm just not using it. So what I
Fair.
do here, since this is Where Mary Poppins, y'all, it's just an umbrella full of holes.
Because they're gonna get rained on.
So trash talk completed.
Word.
Anna, I like me a good doodle here and there.
Same. You should see my whiteboard after.
I do see your whiteboard after you have it for 5
Post.
minutes. There are lots of doodles on it.
There are.
Perhaps there'll be more as we get into round number one. Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the room with Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number one?
Good luck to each of you.
All right, Anna, what is the first question?
Your first question will be in the category of American Spies. In Mission Impossible 3, after Ethan escapes Musgrave in Shanghai, who directs him over the phone to where Julia is being held captive? And breathe. Thoughts on being held captive?
It's not fun. I was
Are
going to
you
say.
about to ask me the same question?
No, I was gonna say, if you were being held captive, who do you think I would call to direct me there?
Not me.
No
who's
shit,
gonna
you're
do-
being held captive. 5,
Oh, I don't know, Tim.
3,
Maybe.
2, 1. Pens down. Go to Mike.
I said Simon Pegg.
We'll go to Brian.
Not sure if you fold it, but I just put Luther.
We'll go to Brandon
I said Benji, and I think Tim would have been the call. Yes. by the way.
and Eric.
What a stupid answer, Mike. Simon Pegg?
We did say who we needed the character, and that character's name is
Yeah.
Benji. So Brandon
Yeah.
will be the only one to
Yeah,
hit
I
that.
couldn't put his name, but I knew it was
Space
him.
Wizards a 1-0 lead as we get to the second question in the category of Pixar. In which Pixar film do several characters sit on the roof of a house while eating cake at a birthday party?
Yum.
I don't like cake. I think I prefer ice cream.
We like ice cream cake.
Yeah, that's ice cream, like in cake form.
Me.
That'd be like if I had chocolate and shaped up like broccoli. You'd be like, "You like broccoli?" No.
That's not true.
Five,
That's not even
four,
no.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brian.
Monsters University?
We'll go to Brandon.
I said turning red.
We'll go to Eric
Those make more sense than mine. I said Coco.
and Mike.
I said Meet the Robinsons.
And once again, one of you is correct, and it is Brandon. So, turning red is correct. 2-0 Space Wizards. What's the next question, Anna?
Your next question is in the category Wizarding World. Wizarding World. I don't know. Anyway, what is the name of the inn at Aberforth? Sorry. Rewind. What is the name of the inn that Aberforth owns in the Wizarding World franchise?
You
Reading
like
is
know
hard.
but you know how to read, so I'm just
Yeah, I know. I've just I speak to people all day. And I can't
Are
speak
you trying
anymore.
to tell me that you get tired of speaking to people?
Sometimes.
I disagree.
My brain power is
Right.
fading.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Space Wizard's first repeat. Go ahead, Anna.
All right. What is the name of the Sorry, I don't know why this question's tripping me up. What is the name of the inn that Aberforth owns in the Wizarding World franchise? My brain power is gone. I don't even
It's
No,
super
it's not.
smooth covering it up too when you go, wait, oh, no, rewind, no, let me start over.
I know. I'm gonna watch this match back and like cringe,
5,
die in a
4,
hole.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brandon.
I said this in my last match. You guys really need to co-host more often. The Hog's Head.
Eric.
I swear I've seen these movies, but I don't remember shit. They inebriated dragon.
Go to Mike
Okay, I also pulled Hog's Head.
and Brian.
I put Leaky Cauldron.
Hogshead is the correct answer. Space Wizards will sweep it. It's 4-0 as we get to the next question. In the category of Criminal Underworld, who plays Dom's brother Jacob in F9? F9.
F9.
9.
Indeed.
Do you prefer F9 or FF4? Oh wait, that doesn't even work because I was trying to make a Fantastic Four joke, but
I've never seen those.
yeah, but then there's the 4 is the F. Anyway, 5, 4, 3,
Okay.
2,
Good
1.
job.
Hands down. We'll start with Eric
Would you accept the blankboard, John Cena?
and Mike,
Couldn't pull.
Brian,
Former wrestler John Cena.
and Brandon.
And his name is John Cena.
John Cena is correct. Where Mary Poppins y'all cuts into the lead. It is 5-2. What is the next question, Anna?
Next question is in the category of horror icons. How does Freddy kill Nancy in A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors?
So, like, put yourself in this scenario. Like, the general scenario, like, guy can kill you when you
Okay.
fall asleep, right? You would just off yourself immediately, right?
Probably not.
Oh, absolutely. Well, like, this is just not something I want to put up with. Like, I'm just going to take
No,
myself.
I am big and strong. I can outrun him, or I could punch him, beat him up.
I don't think you've seen these movies.
So you're
5,
just gonna
4, 3,
you're just gonna lay down and die?
1. Pens down. Sure am. We're gonna start with Mike.
I'm getting my challenge ready, but I said violently.
Well, go to Brian.
Through a TV.
We'll go to Brandon
I said impersonates her dad and stabs her.
and Eric.
Stabbed with his glove by pretending to be her dad.
That is correct. So Brandon and Eric are correct. It was done
I would
violently.
argue that that's pretty
It
violent.
was done violently. I dare
Should have
you
been.
to.
Don't be a Cesario.
Actually, it was
so
sneakily, not violently, so you will be wrong.
6-3. 6-3 is here's the next question in the category of YA. Name one character in the Divergent franchise who has ever been a member of the Kandor faction. Chair's not the comfiest.
Yeah, I've had that chair since I think middle school. So definitely an older chair. IKEA's having a summer sale. We could go. 50%
You're right.
off.
We should go to IKEA.
We
Spend
should
all-
go to IKEA. Yeah, we should. All of it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brian.
Beaches prior.
We'll go to Brandon.
I think I'm off. I said 4. I thought maybe he transferred over.
We'll go to Eric.
Somebody has to be named Andrew, probably.
Someone is named Andrew, and we'll go to Mike.
I haven't seen these movies, so I said Robert Patrick, who played the T-1000, is the brother of Richard Patrick, who was the singer for the band Filter.
Oh, unfortunately, incorrect. The
Oh,
acceptable
that's true.
answer.
That's actually true.
Acceptable answers were Christina, Peter, Jack, Ken,
Christina.
or Al.
Yeah, I knew Zoe Kravitz was one and Miles Teller's one, but I never remember the names.
Fair.
Mm.
All right.
All
What's the
right.
next question, Anna?
There goes my first round.
Your next question is in the category of Worlds of DC. In which Worlds of DC film is the title character's baby kidnapped? Tragic.
That's 2 kidnappings in round 1.
Wow.
You're dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you trying to tell the people something?
And 1 cake.
Are you trying to tell the people something?
What would I be trying to tell them? Go ahead.
That I kidnapped you?
No. 5,
Really,
4,
you kidnapped him.
3, 2,
Okay.
1. Hands down. We'll start with Brandon.
Couldn't pull it. I don't have it.
Eric.
It's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Oh,
Mike.
This movie sucks. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
jeez.
And Brian.
I pushed Shazam.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is correct.
Never
The
mind.
score
I was gonna-
is 7-4. As we move to your next question, which comes in the category of mixed bag. Your question is: what actor has appeared in the following Fandom films? Terminator Salvation, Jurassic World Dominion, and Spider-Man 3.
That's a tongue twister. Following fandom films.
I just said it though, pretty okay.
Well, I don't know. You stumbled for sure.
The word fandom wasn't there. I'm gonna add it now.
Wow, you're such an improviser.
Everyone should know that these were our fandom films we're asking about, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get answers in 5,
Can I
4.
get a repeat? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Mike.
That is Space Wizard's second repeat. The question again: what actor has appeared in the following Fandom films? Terminator
Oh
Salvation,
my
Jurassic World Dominion, and Spider-Man 3.
duh. Oh my gosh. I can't even right after I said that.
Say 3 in another language. Wizard.
Trace.
Wah. I win. You lost. 5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Eric.
Said Bryce Dallas Howard.
We'll go to Mike.
I won't challenge if you don't accept my handwriting, but I said Bryce Dallas Howard.
I see it. Yeah, that looks fine. We'll go to Brian
Yeah, Ron Howard's daughter, Bryce Dallas Howard.
and Brandon.
I'm so silly. Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard is correct. So Space Wizards maintains the lead 9-6, or conversely 6-9. Anna, would you like to take the penultimate question?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of DC. In Joker, who informs Arthur that he was adopted? Hey,
Yeah.
just chilling. JC.
Why?
Why?
JC?
Yeah. Like NM, JC. Not much, just chilling.
If
You
that's
know.
the point in society we've evolved to, I'm sad. We're talking.
That's how the cool kids talk. You just don't get it because you're not a cool
Oh my
kid.
goodness gracious!
Sure. All the cool
NM,
kids. All the cool
JC.
kids I know are like still at the whatever 5. They're not cool anymore. 4, 3,
Neither are you.
2, 1. Pens down. Well, I was never cool, so joke's on you. We'll start with Mike.
File clerk.
We'll go to Brian.
That's what Batman's dad?
We'll go to Brandon,
Yeah, I thought it was Thomas Wayne as well.
and we'll go to Eric.
That might be right. I said his mom.
Thomas Wayne is correct, and that's all we can accept. Unfortunately,
Yeah, that's fine.
Batman does not exist in this movie, and
Okay.
we would need the name of the character. So, Thomas Wayne is correct. So, Brandon will get the only point for that question. As we get to the final question of round number 1, it comes in the category of Disney animation. In Oliver and Company, what type of dog is the character Georgette?
Oh, Georgia.
It seems as though the rain has stopped.
There was a dog at work today.
You didn't lead with that when I asked about how your day was?
I
Like,
forgot to tell you.
I can't believe you forgot.
Yeah.
Why was he there?
He had a little vest on that said "puppies behind bars," and I was confused at that. And then the lady brought him in, was taking him out, and was like, "Okay, back to the prison." 5, 4,
Wow.
3,
Are you in prison?
1. Pens down. No. We'll start with Brian.
A poodle.
Brandon.
A poodle.
Eric.
He said a French poodle.
And Mike.
Uh-oh.
German Shepherd.
Poodle. I believe she's a French poodle. Poodle and French poodle will accept. So that will bring us to the end of round number 1. Space Wizards maintains the lead 11 to Where Mary Poppins Y'all's 8. That's how you have Anna.
That is what I have, Nicholas.
Great. Then we'll move into round number 2. Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 Phantom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. They get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they check down multiple choice, at which point it'll only be worth 1, but be on the lookout as stealings available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Star Trek, MCU, Wizarding World, Sci-Fi Icon, Pixar, Law and Order, Disney Animation, and Marvel. That being said, Space Wizards, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Where Mary Poppins Y'all?
Going second worked for us in round 1. I think we should do it again.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, let's go second.
let's do it.
All righty. Ignore that earthquake that is happening behind me. Where Mary Poppins Y'all, this will be your first spin. Lands on Marvel. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
How you feel this one, Eric?
I think we can do worse than Marvel, to be honest. I'd rather keep it than
You like?
risk
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Will I keep this one?
Sure.
Okay, we'll keep it.
All righty. You are keeping it, which means Anna is going to give you your questions in the category of Marvel. Now.
Cool. All right. Are you guys prepared for your questions in the category of Marvel?
Yes.
I'll lie and say yes.
Let's do it. Your first question. Which film in the X-Men universe features Charles Xavier making a cameo appearance to rescue a group of children who had just escaped a facility?
X-Men.
It's
Origins
X-Men
Wolverine.
Origins. Yeah, that's right. X-Men Origins Wolverine, final answer.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
With the CGI face. Very, very, very ugly.
Yes.
All right. Your next question. Who plays the main villain Carlton Drake in Venom?
Oh, is that
Riz
Riz
Ahmed.
Ahmed?
Yeah.
Riz Ahmed.
Riz
final
Ahmed
answer.
final. Yeah. We should probably decide who gets to say final answer.
For 2 points and the lead. Your next question. Besides his voice box, what type of robotic body part does Eggsy's old rival Charlie have in Kingsman and the Golden Circle?
Ooh,
Kingsman.
what do you think?
Sorry, I didn't quite hear the first part. Besides his
Technical repeat. Read it again.
Yeah. Besides his voice box, what type of robotic body part does Eggsy's old rival Charlie have in Kingsman the Golden Circle?
Thank you.
Arm?
I think it's his arm. Yeah, he has, but he gets stuck in a car in one scene, so I think
Yeah.
it's his arm. Arm.
Yes.
Final answer.
There you go.
All right, that is correct for 2 points. All right, your penultimate question. In Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Miles is transported to a universe where his father died, and Miles himself has become which villain?
The Prowler.
Yeah, the problem. Yeah.
Oh, I'll answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question. How specifically does the vampire Nyssa die at the end of Blade 2?
Ooh.
Ooh.
You have a guess, Eric?
I've seen it, but
You want to go multiple choice to be safe?
I don't remember how he dies. Yeah, multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, stabbed in the heart, B, swallows liquid metal, C, gas explosion, or D, exposed to sunlight.
What do you lean towards?
I'm leaning towards A more than the others. If you agree, we should go for A.
Okay, A final answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect. Space chance for the 1 point steal. Options again are A, stabbed in the heart, B, swallows liquid metal, C, gas explosion, or D, exposed to sunlight.
I think it's D because I think he takes her out into the sun at the end.
I'm trusting you on that, buddy. I haven't seen Blade 2 in a hot minute.
I know. I hate this movie. I'm gonna go with exposed to sunlight. Final answer.
That's correct for the 1 point steal.
Yeah, I should have heard the question again because I didn't
Like,
remember which character was it.
All
Yeah,
right,
that
that'll
was-
bring us to We're Married, Poppins Y'all's end of round number 2. They get their score up to 16 with the Steel Space Wizards is at 12. And so we will bring back the wheel. And Space Wizards, this will be your first spin. Lands on Law and Order. So
Good
keep
job,
it or
man.
stay in.
We could do better than that, I think.
We can do better than that. Let's go for it.
All right, this is your second spin. And it lands on Star Trek.
Yeah, we can do better. I think we can do better there, Brandon.
Good God, everyone needs to stop spinning Star Trek. But
That's
right.
a new category next year?
Space Wizards, I will be giving you your questions in the category Star Trek. Are you prepared for them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your first question. Which Star Trek film features a cast including George Murdoch, Nichelle Nichols, David Warner, and Charles Cooper?
If you know it, man.
No, it's that. It's one of several movies.
Okay.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, The Wrath of Khan, B, The Search for Spock, C, The Voyage Home, or D, The Final Frontier?
Not helping.
How many were David Warner in?
I'm trying to remember.
Sorry.
I
Okay.
think just one, but I can't remember which one.
5.
Can I get the options one more time?
Yep, your options again are A, The Wrath of Khan, B, The Search for Spock, C, The Voyage Home, or D, The Final Frontier.
I want to say either. I'm leaning for Search for Spock, but I could be wrong.
I think it's
5.
I'm trusting you more. I trust
4.
me.
3.
Final Frontier. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Oh,
the,
sweet.
the one Star Trek question I knew.
Good job, buddy.
I know who David Warner is. He's in Scream.
I was trying to remember
There's also Mary Poppins
exactly
Returns.
who that
Space
was.
Wizards, your second question. In Star Trek 09, what specific type of food does Kirk eat while taking the Kobayashi Maru for the 3rd time?
Oh, okay.
It's an apple.
It's an apple. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Love that scene.
He's all smug about it.
Mm-hmm.
Your third question. In Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, who finds the blood-stained uniforms belonging to the assassins?
Oh.
I'm not sure, buddy. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'm trying to remember. It's been a bit since I've seen it.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right. Here are multiple choice options are is it A. Scotty, B. Kirk, C. Spock, D. Sulu.
Is it Scotty?
I think it's Scotty. That was my first.
I think it is Scotty.
I'm gonna say Scotty. Final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
Nice. That's what I thought. I just wasn't 100%.
Tie game. And Anna, please mute your microphone. Thank you. I can hear myself twice. Thanks. All right. Space Wizards, your penultimate question in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek Into Darkness, what rank does Pike hold at the beginning of the film?
It was an admiral.
Is it Admiral? Yeah,
It's
for
Admiral.
sure.
It's an admiral. Yeah. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah, that's what I
And
thought.
the lead. And Space Wizards, your final question in Star Trek. What is the name of Zephram Cochrane's light-speed ship in Star Trek First Contact?
The Phoenix, right?
I'm trusting you, buddy. Go for it.
Oh, yes, the Phoenix. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points and a sweep of Star Trek.
Hey.
With that, Space Wizards gets their score up to 20. Where Mary Poppins, y'all is behind with 16. So you have Anna.
That is what I have, Nick.
Great. We're getting to round number 3 now. Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions. The realm of fandom fights. Once the teams hear the category, they can choose who will take it. The other player will have to take question 2. Team can reset for questions 3 and 4 and confer on the 5th and final question. Once they hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions? We get around number 3.
No?
No, sir.
All right, then. First category we have points on is Law and Order. Let's get bets starting with Space Wizards. Who will be taking it for how much?
I'll be taking it. Betting 0.
All right, and where Mary Poppins yelled.
1 point.
All right, your question in the category of Law and Order. In which Law and Order film is the main villain killed by armor-piercing rounds while driving a bulldozer? Hey.
I muted. I said, what a way to go.
Well, no one heard it.
I know, it's just going to be silent. I'm going to be talking to myself.
Tim does that a lot. So does Cody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll get answers starting with Mike.
I took a wild stab. Killdozer the movie?
And Brian.
Die Hard 3?
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for Lethal Weapon 3.
Oh,
Oh,
the wrong franchise.
Oh.
Yeah.
So where Mary Poppins, y'all will lose 1 point. It's now a 5-point game, 20-15. As you get into the second category that Brandon and Eric have to take. What is that category, Anna?
That category is American Spies.
Well, let's get bets starting with Eric.
1.
And Brandon.
nada.
All right, Anna, what is the question?
Your question in American Spies. David Webb is the real name of which American Spies character?
God.
You got this correct, Eric.
Yeah. It bothers me that you're like off center. Like the pictures behind you are like to the left.
I'm glad somebody else said it. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know I was hosting this until 2 minutes before.
Well, I asked you 2 hours before, and you were like, no. And then 2 minutes before, you were like, okay, yeah. So, trying to pretend it was my fault. Go ahead. 5, 4, 3,
There,
2,
that's better.
1. Hands down. We'll get answers starting with Brandon
I should have done something, man. Jason Bourne.
and Eric.
I said Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne is correct. So Poppins will gain that 1 point back. We are back to 20-16. 4-point game. As we get to the third category, team can reset who will take this one, and that category is DC. Well, let's get back started with Space Wizards. Who will be taking it for how much?
I'll be taking it for 1.
All right, and we're Mary Poppins, y'all.
I'll take it for those 2.
All right, your question in the category of DC. Who voices the Joker in the Lego Batman movie?
Cruel.
Not gonna lie, this is like top 3 Batman movies.
Oh, it's amazing.
That's pretty dope. Is it in Oh, wait. I forgot we said the category. Oh, it's in just DC.
Way to give away that you don't know nothing.
Spoiler.
Wow.
Maybe it's just a ruse.
I'm playing and I know even less, so don't worry about it.
It's all a ruse.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll get answers starting with Mike.
Don't check me for spelling, but Zach Galifianakis.
You might be correct with
I think
that.
I think that's
Go to
accurate.
Brian.
That's the answer, Mike. Zach Galifianakis?
Zach Galifianakis is correct. So both answers are correct. Space Wizards will gain 1 point. Where Mary Poppins will gain 2 points. It is now a 3-point game, 21-18. So you have Anna.
That is what I have, Nick.
All right, then we'll get into the penultimate category that Brandon and Eric have to take. What is that category?
That category is Star Wars.
Well, let's get bets, starting with Eric
Those.
and Brandon.
I only did 1 because I don't know how deep it's gonna go.
All right, what is the
Let's
question?
Your question is, what is the first name of Jin's father in Rogue One? The Wars of the Stars.
And I believe we will be done if Eric misses. It will go on in all other cases. But if Eric hits and Brandon misses, we will be tied, which is, some argue, more exciting.
That is quite
Maybe sudden
exciting.
death.
Yeah.
Well, no, we would have another question.
Well, no, we have a question remaining. Yeah.
One more question. But if they all betted 0 and then we got into sudden death, wouldn't that be so fun for you?
5,
I like to go to bed at some point tonight.
3, 2, 1.
I got a movie to
I'm
watch
down.
in half an hour, probably.
We'll start with Brandon, who bet 1.
If I get wrong, man, I'm sorry. I know it's close. I said Jalen Urso. Jalen.
And Eric.
Well, it is close. Galen.
Galen is
Good job, Eric.
so
Mm.
Space Wizards will lose 1 point. Poppins will gain
Damn.
2. And I have predicted the future. We are all tied up. It is 20-20. Going into the final question, which will come in the category of Marvel. Let's get back starting with Space Wizards.
2.
And we're Mary Poppins, y'all.
Dude.
All righty. We'll start with where Mary Poppins, y'all. They are the lower ranked seed. I will be giving you your question. Where Mary Poppins, y'all. Your question is, who kills Sebastian Shaw in X-Men First Class?
Magneto.
Yeah, Magneto. Final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Anna,
Unless
here
you're looking for Eric Lancher, which we very dickish of y'all.
Anna, here if Space Wizards hits this, we're tied and going to sudden death. If they miss, Poppins is the winner. Anna, would you give Space Wizard their question?
Yes, Space Wizards. Your question is, in Deadpool, Wade's friend Weasel works in what type of establishment?
It's a bar.
It's a bar.
Final answer.
Final answer.
We are going to sudden death.
I got
22
should have
points.
missed. I
apiece.
gotta go to the theater. I have a movie at exactly 10 p.m.
We're going to sudden death. Here's how sudden death is going to work. We're back to round 1 style. Each player is answering individually on their whiteboard. They'll have 15 seconds after we read the question. The team that is the winner will be the team that takes the first lead. If one player gets it right and the rest get it wrong, that team wins. If 2 players get it right, 1 gets it wrong, you get how it works. Let's get into sudden death. We'll start with the first question, which is, what type of animal are Maggie, Mrs. Calloway, and Grace in Home on the Range? No categories in sudden death. You just gotta
Yeah, know it all.
Context clues.
Mm.
Great time. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Mike.
Cows.
Brian.
Cows.
Brandon.
Cows.
Eric.
Cows.
Cows is correct. A clean sweep. We are still going. What's the next question, Anna?
I don't know. I don't see them.
Oh,
Mm.
that's a good point.
Suspense.
Anna,
Present.
what's the next
I've been
question?
in too many sudden deaths with you, Brandon. We should stop doing this.
No, we need to stop doing
Go ahead.
this.
All right, your next question. In which Marvel movie does a character perform surgery on themselves to remove a metal creature from their heart?
This is tense.
This is, I wasn't sure if we were allowed to talk and said
5,
that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, we'll start with Brian.
I wasn't sure Iron Man because I wasn't sure Marvel.
We'll go to Brandon.
Blade.
Eric.
I was going to write X-Men United, but I didn't even finish right.
And Mike.
I got nothing.
All incorrect. We're looking for the Wolverine. The Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. I knew it was an X-Men. Yeah,
I
forgot
do
about
not remember that at all. Okay.
All right, sudden death goes on. Your next question. Who holds Rey's lightsaber when she uses the Force to heal the creature under the Pasana Desert in The Rise of Skywalker? Don't worry, we have more. Put this here just in case, because you never know. Answers
I
in.
don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. So we're Brandon.
Is it Finn?
We'll go to Eric.
I also said Finn.
Mike.
I also said Finn.
And Brian.
Also Finn.
Well, it doesn't matter, but you're all incorrect. We're looking for Paul.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
it was one or the other. Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
I know, it was one or the other.
Anna, what's the next question?
All right, your next question. Who plays the terrorist Renard in The World Is Not Enough?
We're going to watch all these one day, and then all of these songs are going to, like, because each
Sorry,
movie
Maria,
has a song,
Mm,
and they're already stuck in your head. This is a particularly good one.
that's exciting. I like Adele's one.
Congrats. 5, 4, 3,
Taylor Swift should do one.
2,
She probably
One.
has one.
pens down. We'll start with Eric.
Said Robert Carlyle.
We'll go to Mike.
I have nothing.
Brian
David Warner.
and Brandon.
I don't know.
And your
What?
winners.
Robert Carlyle.
We're Mary Poppins, y'all.
Oh,
Robert
my God.
Carlyle was the correct answer, capping off a fantastic teams match. Heartbreaker of a loss for Space Wizards, but what a win for We're Mary Poppins, y'all. What a way to earn your first win. Great match, Anna. Don't you think so?
Amazing. Very, very fun.
You read things very well.
Mm,
It rained, and someone suddenly died. But
tough.
ultimately, great match. Let's see how the teams are feeling in the post-match interviews.
Let's do it.
Space Wizards, heartbreaker for you guys, but like you got to be a little bit excited to be part of that match. Great match. Went 4 questions deep into sudden death. That doesn't happen very often, especially in a teams match.
Yeah.
Usually, when there's 4 people on the table, the odds of going 4 questions, that's insane. At the end of the day, it was just a question that Eric knew. You guys didn't. It fell where it fell, but they had to work to catch you. You guys had a bit of a lead. You played it safe in round 3. I certainly don't blame you. I probably would have done the same thing. And there were questions that you missed that could have ended it, but you played it safe and it worked out in your favor. But at the end of the day, We're Mary Poppins, y'all gets the victory. How are you guys feeling about the match overall?
I mean, we lost fair and square. I mean, like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, we did good. We lost in sudden death.
Yeah.
So, I mean, sudden death can kiss the fattest part of my ass.
I got screwed over by 2 spies
Yeah.
in this match.
So-
The one silver lining I will say is that they played an awesome match. All hats off to them. Not to toot my own horn, but that's actually the highest I've ever scored in a round 1 in Fandom. So I was happy about that. I got 9 out of 10.
Yeah, you were the only one perfect for quite a while.
I think that was my worst round 1, I think, ever.
When you said Other Worlds DC, I thought that was still DCU because the other one hadn't started yet, so that's where I got messed up. So
who knows anymore?
No, but this was an awesome match. It sucks to have Jimmy B get me again because he got me in my last match. I got to start watching those more of those, man. This was a great match though.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Great.
Fully agree. And listen, you guys have been having a very good year with your win already earlier in the year. I don't think this is a bad loss. I think you could look back at this match and say, like, that was a loss, but I feel like we did well in our name and whatnot. I think this is a good year overall for the Space Wizards. If we see you guys back, who would you want to play against?
I don't have anybody in particular, Mike. You?
Well, and I mean, for those who don't know, this is my last season. So, yeah. So I just, at this point, if anybody wants a shot, come take it. Cause you ain't got to have a whole lot left. So
sounds like a plan.
Well, Mike, buddy.
Yeah. We look forward to you guys finishing strong, like you did today, even in a loss. So congratulations on a match well played, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you guys.
We're Mary Poppins, y'all, in your first win, your first Fandom win, a great win, if I do say so myself, to win in sudden death, 4 questions deep. Well, quite frankly, you were losing most of the match. You were down in round 1, small lead for about a second in round 2, and then Mike spins Star Trek, and then I thought it might have been over for you guys, but you came back in round number 3 to force a sudden death, and then you hit it where it counts. How are you guys feeling about the win?
It feels good. We had a big comeback. Some Sundance questions really helped us, especially shout out to Maria who helped us with the ball studying. How about you, Eric?
Yeah, I forgot to bring Maria in. She should have been our manager today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Next time.
It's very especially redemptive to me because my last match was a 5-way to get into the tournament, and I got James Bond, and I did my man Bond dirty. I didn't do that as well as I should have. So I'm glad to get one in a movie I actually really like. I think The World Is Not Enough, Mad, underrated. So also great game to both Brandon, who I always get a chance to play, and he's great. And also Mike, nice to meet you. Hopefully you get a great rest of the season. So and you do better whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Sweet deal. Well, guys, I'll ask you the same question now that you're 1-1. Is there anyone you are looking to play against?
Wait, who do you think, Eric?
I was planning on losing this match because I got the confidence in myself after the first round. So I was hoping to lose and then get to play those damn enchiladas because it would be fun. But they have to win to play against us. So I don't know who are we playing then.
Maybe,
but if not, we could play them. Yeah.
Or maybe silver and gold, Maria's team. Maybe that could be a fun match.
Oh, that would be a lot of fun actually. Get us that match.
Yes, make it happen.
Sounds like a plan. We're Mary Poppins, y'all. Congratulations on the first one. We will see you back for many more.
Sounds good.
Anna, great match. Sudden death. Can't ask for anything better. Why don't you put a nice little bow on this one? Your final thoughts.
It was a great match. They both played really hard. Scored a lot of points, which is great. I think this will be a really fun one to watch back too. But yeah, I don't know. That's it. I think that's all.
Sounds good. We'll watch it back then, and we'll have so much fun and not cringe at all at your great reading. But thank you to Where Mary Poppins, y'all. Thank you to the Space Wizards, and thank you to Tim for editing this one and for hosting. And we'll see y'all next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.